Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's topic that I want to discuss is sales 101. Sorry that I keep looking this way, I'm just looking at myself. And for some reason I keep forgetting to do my videos horizontally, so I finally have done them horizontally for you guys. It is no longer vertical, and just note to self, So we will be discussing sales 101 for anybody who's new in sales, anybody who hasn't ever done sales, anybody who's currently in sales who just needs a little refresher. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to touch on these topics and why things like this is so important. So sales 101. Everyone and their mother is in sales. And why do I say that? So literally everybody. So for example, let's talk about this Yankee hat. I love the Mets, but Yankees, Derek Jeter was in sales. Why? He represented this logo. What did he do? He sold his jerseys, he sold X this and that. He had sales going on for himself as a baseball player, right? That's an example. My mom, she cleans homes. She's self-employed. She sells herself. She promotes herself. She gets referrals in order for her to get money, sales. She promotes herself. Let's think of another example. The butcher at the corner store. The butcher who sells the meat, right? He has to sell the meat to his customers in order for them to buy. So if a customer asks him, oh, is that one fresh? Is it good? Like, is it from today? Of course, he's going to be like, yeah, it's good. It's fresh. It's freshly caught. So that way the customer could buy it, right? Versus him saying, no, it's actually a week old and it's not that great. I didn't even season it that well. What kind of customer is going to buy that meat, right? So everybody is in sales, whether you want to be or not. The flower lady at the corner. I'm trying to really think of every occupation who is in sales. Upselling. The doctor upsells a prescription, and oh no, my light went off. Hopefully it doesn't go off again. So the doctor sells a prescription to their not really clients, but to their, what's it called, to their patients. And oh, my light, guys, the battery's dead. Let me see how I can turn up the light here. So as I was saying, they sell prescriptions and they're upselling, so that way the insurance company can charge so that way the doctor can charge the insurance company a little bit more money, so that way the doctor gets more money in his pocket, right? Everything and everyone is in sales. So this is why it's just so important to really know and learn the tactics of being in sales. Sorry about my light, guys. My light went off. I use this light for everything. All you need to do is just charge it, and that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, guys, unfortunately it went out because I haven't charged it in a while. And you can get this on Amazon. I'll put my link down below so that way you guys can check it out. It's a portable light. You don't have to use that big ring light. It doesn't cause you to get hot. It fits in your purse. It has 3 settings. So that one is the combo of both. That one is the white light and this is the yellow light. I like to use the combo of both. It gives you the best lighting. But unfortunately it went out. So, and then you do have your, your brightness, and you could dim it as well. Hey, this is me selling you guys this item because I have an affiliate link on Amazon. Look, we are all sellers. So why do it? Why be in sales? Even though it may sound like, oh, I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be that person tapping on everyone's shoulders, bothering everybody, knocking on people's doors. Don't think of it like that, because it is in our nature to be salespeople. So why do it? So like I said, don't think of it like that. You're thinking of it with the glass half empty. Think of it as the glass half full. This is just part of life. So why do it? Because it will help you in your business ventures, whether you have a business or you don't. If you have a business, of course it'll help you in your business. It'll help you by building those skill sets first, and then once you do have your business going on, you're able to sell. Of course, you want to sell yourself, you want to sell your products, you want to make money. Now, if you don't have a business venture and you work in sales, for example, real estate, life insurance, car sales, selling products, hair care products for a company, literally guys, anything and everything, upselling, whether you are a nail technician, a lash technician, you upsell, you always want to add on. Oh, do you want to get this massage at an extra cost? Do you want to get these colored lashes at the end of your lashes? It's only $5 extra. Upselling in order to generate more money, right? So it helps you in your business ventures. You learn how to. So the first step is to get into sales. My first step was getting into sales when I got into selling cars over the phone and in person. So that's how I learned to do sales. If you would ask me maybe 7 years ago, sell me this pen, kid you not, I would not know how to do it because I didn't have the experience. I would get scared. I would get nervous. I didn't know how to do public speaking. My hands would get sweaty. I would get nervous. My heart would race. But because of that experience that I had in learning how to sell, and learning how to be confident, and learning how to speak, and learning literally how to sell, that's the how to I learned. It took me a few years, but I got there. Now I know how to sell this pen. So, for example, if someone asks you in an interview, and this may happen, you know, this is a tough world. This is what you need to learn how to do in order to get through that interview, to get that job, to land that job. And you have to not just impress, but you have to continue to have this skill set, because it'll help you in the long run. If you don't know how to sell, that's it. That's it. You won't have a high income skill. This is a skill. So somebody will say to you or me or anybody in an interview, sell me this pen because let me see if you know how to sell. So back then, like I said, I literally would just freeze up. I wouldn't know what to do. I didn't have the experience. So now that I have the experience, I would literally just be like, wait, hold on. Pause right now. Do you have a pen in your pocket? Literally, so everything is mind, right? So this is me telling you, selling you this pen. Do you have a pen in your pocket, or do you have a pen in your bag? Yes or no? Oh, you don't? You need a pen. What if you saw a girl or a guy down the street and you wanted to get their number? How are you going to memorize it? And your phone dies. How are you going to memorize it? And you really want to get their phone number? Handy dandy. Take it out of your purse. Here it is. You need this specific one because you will remember that it's in there, and you will write it on your hand. So you need this pen. Not only do you need this pen in case of an emergency or in case you want to get that girl's phone number, but you need a black one. Why do you need a black one? Because black goes with everything. You need to sign your name on an important document with a black pen. You don't need a red one, because a red one is so non-professional. A red one is only for those teachers who want to correct somebody and give them an F when they don't pass their test. You want a black one because you want to pass the test. So get this one specifically. Not only is it a beautiful neutral color, but this has a ball, it's a ball pen, so it's smooth and easily to write on. You can write on any surface, on the wall, in a notebook, on your hand. And not only can you write with it, but you can literally fidget with it. If you're anxious and you need something to fidget on and hold on to, think of your pen. Your pen, you look smart holding a pen, and you may feel anxious at some point, right? You may or you may not, or you need like that stress reliever. So holding a pen looks professional, and you have your little comfort pen to hold on to instead of holding on to like a teddy bear. So you need this pen specifically because it will do all of the above for you. It's essential. It's your emotional support, and it's professional. So once you get this pen today, you will never forget why you didn't forget that pen to put in your purse today. So get this at $2.99. Go right now to my bio, check out, and see exactly why you need this pen at your doorstep tomorrow. Stop what you're doing, go to my bio, and tomorrow you will have this at your doorstep. You won't regret it. So that was just a little like example of me selling this pen, selling the crap out of this pen. We don't need it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but are you going to buy this pen for me now? Did I convince you enough? So the reason why I said what I said was because, one, I added humor into it. So I added the girl or the guy getting their phone number, right? It's relatable. Say something relatable. Don't be too like prim and proper. Be human. So that's something that I said that was relatable. The next thing I said was why you need it, why you absolutely must need it, and it's because it's black. It's universal. So I basically mentioned, instead of the your wants, why you want it, why you need it is more important. So you need a black one, not a red one, right? And the third thing that I said was, mind you, I didn't even plan this out. This is just something that like I said, it's a skill set that I learned over time. The third thing that I input was emotion. So everybody buys with their emotions. So let's say you did have anxiety or depression, or you needed a little gadget to fidget on. This was it. This was it. Because not only did you look professional while holding a pen, but you had your comfort item, an object close to you so you can fidget on in case you got nervous. So that's an emotion that some of us may face, and you know, we have challenges with anxiety. A lot of people do have anxiety nowadays. So that was like a no-brainer, like, oh wow, that can really help me with my emotions. So those three things, the why you want it, why you need it, and the emotional aspect of it, just covered why you will buy this pen today, you know? So it's a high income skill for you to have. So that's why you should definitely know sales, because it's a high income skill. So I directed you to my link in my bio for you to check out and get it at your doorstep the next day. That's a skill. I'm putting your money in my pocket right away by me closing you and telling you what to do at the end, right? So it's a high income skill. Let's say I was selling a car or a mansion or a Louis Vuitton bag, that's a high priced item. So it's a high income skill, because once you learn how to sell those high price items, your commission checks, come on now, you're gonna have money in the bank. So the next topic I wanted to touch on is that children are the best sellers. So we need to learn from children, because children do not hold back. They don't keep their mouth shut, and they will persuade you to give them their damn iPad or their toy, or to buy them a candy. They will persuade you so much that you will give in and do it. And that's exactly what we need to learn from them. We are born sellers. Children do this all the time. My daughter, she comes up to me and then she says, "Mommy, I love you." Emotion. "I love you. You're so pretty. Can I give you a hug and a kiss?" So right there, she's already warming me up with my heart. And then she hits me with the, "Can I get my iPad?" So at that point, I start laughing because I just think it's cute and funny. And let's say I said no to her. So I say no. And then she says, "Please." And then she'll literally give me like the puppy eyes. She'll ask me 500 times. And by then, she will literally try to figure out a way on how to get it. She'll be like, "Okay, if I clean this up, can I get it? If I do this, can I get it? If I go brush my teeth, can I get it?" Literally asking me multiple times in order to get that exchange from me. So that's exactly what you need to do as a salesperson. You ask multiple times to get an exchange. Even though the first time they said no, right? That doesn't mean they could say yes the second or third or fourth or fifth time. So no, okay, maybe, yes. As simple as that. Are you interested in buying a car? No. Are you still in the market of buying a car? No. Are you still looking for a car? Yeah, I'm almost done with my decision. Have you made your decision yet? Yes, I'll be coming in very shortly. How soon are you coming in? Are you available today or tomorrow? Yes, I'm coming in today. I'm picking it up. So you see, the follow-up and the consistency and the not giving up and the asking multiple times is when you finally get that yes. Now, let's say right here, you get cut off, right? There's multiple stories, there's multiple versions of this. It's not always going to be the ultimate yes, right? But eventually it will be. And if not, it's okay, on to the next. So let's say no, not ready, still not ready, stop calling me, no longer interested. When they're no longer interested, you find out why. And did they buy already? If they haven't bought already, you find out the why. Why haven't you bought already? I thought you were interested. You were interested initially. You were interested in the exchange. What happened? So you always want to find out the why and proceed from there. I don't have no money. I'm not ready yet. I don't have a driver's license, or I don't have good credit, or I just need to come up with the money. They're gonna tell you something. And then you execute by putting a follow-up within 3 months or 6 months. Try not to do a whole year. We will follow up with you in a month or 2 or 3 when you come up with the money, when you fix your credit, when you get a co-signer. So there's always something, you know? So that's not giving up. So at the end of this, not at the end of this, sorry. All in all, you're selling yourself, not the item. So did I sell you on this pen? Was it because of me, or was it because of the pen? I sold myself. I did all the work. I convinced you. I held your hand along the way as to why you need this pen. Before I even sold you on the pen, did you even want to buy it? No, right? You didn't want to buy a pen. But I sold you on it because I sold myself. And that's creating that relationship with your customer and building rapport. So remember how in the beginning I said, oh, you want to get that girl's phone number or that guy's phone number in the street, right? That's why you need a pen. We will laugh at that. And your customer will be like, oh, haha, that's funny. Or the interviewer, whoever it is that you're talking to. You're building that relationship. You're building rapport, that emotional connection between you and the other person on the other side. It's a stranger that you're talking to. They don't know you. They don't trust you. So it's important to build that relationship first and build that rapport. Get to really know them. Let your guard down. Allow them to let their guard down. Eventually they will. And if they don't, stay professional. But they eventually will, because we're humans and we need to conversate like humans. We cannot just remain robots with no emotion. We all have emotions. We all can connect to one another, especially when it comes to emotions. So, and humor. So like I said, building rapport. Rapport is a really nice word in the dictionary, which means that building that relationship with your customer. It's a tango dance with your customer to give and take. So they give you something, you take, you give them something, they take. And I don't mean physically, I mean mentally and emotionally. So if they tell you something, you must reply with a response that will have the conversation going. You don't want to just stay quiet. You don't want to be shy and timid. You want to continue to speak and speak and speak. And, oh, my granddaughter did this and that. Oh, my goodness, how old is she? Oh, she's 12. Let me show you some pictures. Oh, my God, let me see. Oh, my God, she's so cute. Is she in school yet? Like, you want to continue whatever it is that they opened up that door to you for. You want to continue, especially when it comes to family and emotions and how they feel and what they do for a living. Anything personal that pertains to them, continue that conversation, because that's going to build your relationship and that's going to build the trust. So money is the last thing you want to talk about. And this is one of the last things I'm going to say here. Money is the last thing you want to talk about, because you want to build that trust first. You have to build trust first. They're not going to give you their credit card if they don't trust you. They're not going to put a down payment or buy the car or the house or the mansion or the life insurance from you if they don't know you, if they don't trust you. I don't know you. What if you scam me? You have to build that trust first, and it takes time. It literally does take time. It can take up to an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours in order for you to build that trust with them. Do not talk about money until the very end. And with that being said, let's compare this to someone going on a first date. You're out. You're going on a first date, a blind date, whatever it is. It's your first date, right? With that cute boy or that cute girl. It's your first date. So you have to impress. You have to look good. You have to feel good. You have to act correct. You got to put on a full face of makeup. You got to do your hair. You got to have a nice outfit. You have to smell good. You have to be clean. You have to have the nicest purse, the nicest shoes on. As a guy, you got to put on your nicest outfit, put on your nicest hat, put on that cologne, your favorite cologne that you got to have the nicest shoes on. You got to have that car. You gotta pull up in the car, right? First impressions, guys. You're selling yourself first on a first date. It's just like meeting with a customer. First impressions. Hi, my name is Brenda. Nice to meet you. I am here to assist you in any way that you may need. That's it. Shut up. Don't say anything. So that first date. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. How's it going? How was your day today? Same thing, right? So then as the day is going on, you act right, you feel good, you laugh, you talk, you get to know each other. Exactly like selling a car or a house. You get to know each other emotionally. So what is the end all be all for a first date? I don't know. What is their motivation? What is their ultimatum? Do they want to be in a relationship with this person or they don't? Do they see themselves dating this person again or do they not? That's exactly like a customer buying from you. Do I see myself getting a car with her or should I go somewhere else? Do I see myself in this car tomorrow or should I go to that other dealership somewhere else? Whose fault is that? Whose fault is it for that girl to say, I'm not feeling him, like I'm gonna just go with this other guy? Whose fault is that? The guy's. That first date is his fault. Whose fault is it when the customer says, I'm gonna just buy elsewhere? Whose fault is that? The salesperson. You didn't do your job. You didn't close. You didn't act right. Something's missing. And if you did do your best and if the customer decides to buy elsewhere, it's okay. It's okay. If that girl decides to go with a different guy, it's okay. You live, you learned, you move on. And that's all I really need to say about Sales 101. I hope this has helped you in any way. I'm just really here trying to like feed you guys with the information and the experience and the knowledge that I have. So with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.